My XL Dove, I'm so glad you came by. Are there any topics you consider off limits when it comes to your writing, and if so, what are they? I don't remember, but are you doing NaNoWriMo this year? What's your word count if you are? What's the biggest mood killer in your opinion? Topics. Well, I've pretty much covered everything, haven't I? I will tell you that what you will never find in an LKJ Slane book, okay, no matter how evil a character is, they will never use the Lord's name as a cuss word, although an evil character once said, I am God. As for Rymo, every darn year at least 6 people tried desperately to drag me into that, and as I always say, if I wasn't already working on like 15 other things, I might consider it, but no. Mood killer. When my mother calls, I don't know. Kennedy? How many large marshmallows can you fit into your mouth at once? We're gonna find out. Here we go. Four? Looks like 4. How many keys are on your key ring? What is the creepiest toy you remember having as a child? Do you ever make wishes on eyelashes? Certain times or on stars? Do you think you could live in a dark square room with nothing but yourself and the darkness for a week? When you brush your teeth, is it in circles or up and down? What would you do if you met a talking pumpkin? How many keys? 1. Creepiest toy I ever had as a child? A yellow gummy rat that I refused to eat. Was candy. But because it became very creepy as the weeks went by. No wishes on eyelashes. And as for stars, only if I'm being cute. Could I live in a dark square room with nothing but myself and the darkness for a week? If I had to. Although I kind of hope that there would be water, because I can go without food for a really long time, but we all need water, so. When I brush my teeth, I put the toothbrush to my teeth and let the electronics do the work. Although, I noted earlier today that I kind of do everything. If I actually met a talking pumpkin, I would have to sit down and interview it. Okay, now tell me how you came to talk. What did I miss? I really don't know how to pronounce your name. I like you though. CDE dodge this. Asks, what is your greatest fear? I'm not going to tell you, but I will tell you that it has something to do with being invisible. Adam's woman, what makes you laugh the loudest? Now give me a loud laugh. If you were a magazine, what would the magazine be called? If you could spend a day with MGG, what would you do to him? Or, I mean, with him. Or, you know what I mean. Apples or pears, hugs? What makes me laugh the loudest? Stupid things that happen around here, man. Okay, we're done. Magazine, wasted talent. MGG, what would I do to him? Is my husband watching? No. I'd probably just give him a hug and try to pull his hair. Talk about his life and his creativity and those wonderful drawings. Do you have one more question? Apples or pears? Pears. The mushy pear. Strawberry Sunrises, when you look toward the future, what would you like to see? What is your favorite season and why? A genie appears and tells you to have 3 wishes. What would you wish? What makes you happy when you feel down? There are 5 people who are about to get hit. On the other side, there's one person who is about to get hit by another car. You have a chance to save 5 or 1. What do you decide? When I look to the future, I would like to see myself back in school for acting, for serious acting. I've been studying method acting on and off for, gosh, like 8 years now. My acting coach hinted at me going places with that, so... But I really need to get back to school because I so badly need to improve, like, massively. Favorite season is winter because I like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and family, and friends, and cold weather, and cookies, and turkey. 3 wishes. I got asked this last time, but last time I was being, you know, non-selfish, and this time I'm going to be selfish. I wish that I wasn't overwhelmed. I wish that I didn't gain weight so easily and that it was easier to lose. And I wish that someone would give me a chance. What makes me happy when I feel down? Music, people with ambition, persistence, dancing, my husband, going out, people I love, knowing that someone loves me. Who would I save? The 5 people because it's more life. I hate to lose even one, but if it were 5 people or 1 person, I'd have to say the 5 people. Fabulous Clown asks how many times I shower a day. Recently, like 2-ish because of exercise. FYE Angel 15 asks, are you an actress researching some role and that's why you're here? No. Maybe. What is the creepiest, weirdest dream that you've ever had? That would be hard to answer because I've had a lot of nightmares. Envy Photography asks, what values do you look for in a presidential candidate when you vote? What's the coldest temp you've seen in your part of California? What are your thoughts about Joel Osteen and his prosperity gospel? Have you read the books of the Bible that have been taken out of the Protestant Bibles? Tobit, Judith, and Maccabees. Do you like traveling? If so, where have you traveled to, and would you like to travel given the opportunity? Candidate, someone that I feel that they know what they're doing, has values and principles that I feel would better the country. It's not always about my religion. If an atheist was running and I felt like they were being honest and they held high values and could respect Christianity and allow it to continue the way it has, I think I'd vote for that guy. I mean, I don't know. Coldest temp, well, I don't know, but according to Google, it was once minus 47 in Boca. My thoughts about Joel Osteen. Oh boy. I like the guy all right. I don't really vilify him the way so many other people seem to, and I guess it's because so often I hear Christians cry, oh, watered down gospel, watered down gospel. I don't really think that it's watered down so much as it focuses on an area of the gospel. I think it teaches, I think that teachers tend to teach areas that they know. You know, some preachers focus on Christ's death, and that's all they talk about. Some preachers focus on Christ's life. What I believe is that no matter the reason, God uses him. Even if he is not teaching what's right, the Bible's pretty clear that people are elevated only by God. So there's a reason for it regardless of right or wrong. I don't think it's our place to try and dethrone him, just maybe guide certain people to, you know, better or more teaching. Personally, when I listen to him or watch him, which is very rarely, I find often that's something I probably needed to hear, so. As far as the books, yeah, I read those books at one point, yeah. I love traveling. It doesn't always like me. I want to go to Ireland, Scotland, and Italy. Now, Dan asked me how many celebrities I've met. I mean, it depends on what you consider a celebrity. I've met quite a few people who are in the business, but not people whose names you know off the bat. Diva Giatti. Would you wear the boots in my last blog? Yes, because they're awesome. My Fair asks, what's your favorite winter drink? If you could be one animal, what would it be? If you could live in one fantasy world from a game, movie, book, or TV show, what would it be and why? Winter drink, gotta be something like hot chai tea latte with soy from Starbucks. I don't know. Animal, I'd be a panther or a cat. Fantasy world, another difficult question because I live in fantasy worlds as a writer all the time. I think I'd choose right now to live in one of my own. I'd probably, I don't know, live in the world of the victim stories or something because I'd like very much to see how so many of those people live. If I had to choose an otherwise worldly place, I'd probably say something like the Spyro games because they're bright and dark and magical and awesome. Live X, love X, laughter. Do you have sex with the lights on or off? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite secret indulgence? Who's your favorite Zangan and why? On. Favorite color, black. That's not a color, red then. Secret indulgence, food-wise? I love fried zucchini. I don't know. Favorite Zangan. Oh boy. Not because I know her that well, but because she's nothing but positive. Adam's woman. Face of Starlight. How do you motivate yourself to write every day? Does it ever get tiring? I don't motivate myself to do it. Often it just happens, and yes, it gets tiring. She also says, what do you think of my blog? Just kidding. I love your blog, lovely. And I'm glad I've dropped by your blog because you're a writer too. So that kind of wraps up everything. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I think I hear my husband coming, so I think we're done.